Hi everyone, this is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess, and I'm back with another quick channeled message, okay? Before I did that, I did want to introduce you guys to my new plants. This is Pamela, okay? She's a Hawaiian leaf. This is Agatha, okay? And then this is their brother, Horatio, and he's a nice fern. And you guys know ferns have actually been around since the dinosaur days, pre-Paleozoic era. The Paleozoic era. And it was so funny that I got these plants because I actually had made this drawing literally a year ago, and I labeled this, I called this the Paleozoic Samba. And it's so funny because you can even see, let me see, Horatio's on here. Agatha's here. Agatha's on here. And then the fern, Horatio, he's right here. This is how I drew this. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hi, everyone. So let's go ahead and get started with this quick channeled message. Mental illness exposed. These karmics are starting to realize like maybe there's something going on with them. People around the karmics are also starting to question like really what's really going on up there. Because I feel like, because my guides are telling me that some of the things that are going on in the lives of some of your karmics are making them question, you know, they're making themselves question their own healing or lack thereof, making them question their motives, making them question why they do the things that they do. And now they're trying to basically reassess, you know, and reconfigure their behavior and their motives. They're trying to reassess their motives and what motivated them to do the things that they were doing in the first place. I'm gonna keep it real. Some of you guys though, your karmics, they're being put into situations by their own doing, and their lives are unraveling because of their mental illness and the way that they think. Only now, because they're going through tower moments and stuff like that, they're thinking about, okay, should I have done that? Was this the right thing to do? Etc. They're going through that right now. And my guys are saying that this is the perfect time for this to happen. And you know, we talk a lot about this energy harvesting, trying to switch energies and stuff like that. A lot of the ways in which these karmics are trying to do copycat you and trying to be you and steal your essence, a lot of that is getting purely exposed and people can't deny it any longer. And these karmics look hella crazy and they look hella stupid because they have to answer in front of a whole bunch of people like, okay, why were you doing A, B, C, and D? What was the purpose of that, etc. And I put on the title of this quick channel message, I don't know if you guys have seen that TV show, Cruel Summer. Didn't I tell you guys that sometimes things happen and then you'll see like something in the media or entertainment that is an exact replication of your situation? So in that TV show, Cruel Summer, what ended up happening was the girl ended up getting kidnapped. I believe her name was, I'm sorry, I can't remember her name in the TV show, the blonde one. She was kidnapped by the principal of their school and she was held hostage for months. A karmic that wanted to be her the whole fucking time saw her trapped. The whole town was looking for the girl, saw her, and because she wanted her boyfriend, she took her boyfriend, took her best friends, took everything while they were looking for her, and she was trapped. Saw her trapped, and instead of saving her, left her there. But you want to know something funny? The girl that was trapped and being held hostage ended up taking the karmic's necklace. So guess what? When she got freed, she told everybody. The karmic knew that I was trapped in spiritual jail. The karmic knew that I was being oppressed and things like this. And instead of the karmic to tell the truth, instead they took it as an opportunity to try to siphon and absorb her identity into herself. And she got exposed and caught. You guys need to go watch that show, Cruel Summer. You guys need to, this is exactly what we're talking about in terms of these karmics with their switcheroo fuckery. Go ahead and watch that show and you'll see what I'm talking about in an even major way. And then you can see even in the TV show, the girl that, I don't remember her name, Jeanette, the karmic that she wanted to steal the other one's life. You saw how she was watching TV shows in terms of how to be a sociopath and how to cry and all these different things. And when they got exposed, she went to go sue the family. Think about that. I say all that to say, you guys go watch that show, but these karmics are getting exposed for that copycat shit. And a lot of it's about to backfire in a way that they never, ever, ever expected. And hella people are starting to see that copycat shit on top of all the other type of stuff that's been going on. Not just that, but I have to talk about that copycat stuff because that Cruel Summer show is like, wow, is a complete manifestation or like a complete spitting mirror image to what a lot of you guys are going through with these karmics. Yeah, they lie on you, which is what that girl Jeanette did. Basically, essentially, they lie on you. They plot and plan on you. They try to put you in spiritual jail with magic. They try to put you in different type of rituals to reduce your energy. They try to put silence spells and conflict spells and isolation spells so they can be you and take your persona. And that shit backfired on that bitch. You saw how that happened in the TV show. It's happening to a lot of these karmics right now. So let's go ahead and let's get into this. Let's see. It's hot. Quick channeled message. The karmics have been exposed. Mental illness. Mental illness has been exposed. A lot of them are questioning. You know, a lot of these karmics, they like to play games. Some of them are two-faced too. And that two-faced energy flipping sides, going back and forth is the reason why they don't have no friends. That bipolar shit. Now they're starting to realize maybe there's something wrong with, I should look into that because you're switching and flipping teams and sides and all this shit constantly. Maybe you should look into that. Some of these karmics are starting to realize that they have weird sexual fucking habits. Like some of you guys know that, you know, we talk about the gangster stalking and shit like that. Some of you guys have like karmics that stalk you and surveillance you and stuff like that. Some of them are starting to realize that maybe this is actually weird as fuck. Maybe it is. Maybe you should actually go get like a therapist and some medication because it's actually fucking abnormal. You know, a lot of the times we talk about, they say you attract who you are to an extent because when you're a light worker or you're a divine being, you attract all kinds of people. Even when you try to keep them away, that's just the essence of light. Light attracts both moths, bees, and flies, right? Some of these karmics are realizing that they're attracting men who have toxic sexual behaviors, men who are like abusing their children or having weird thoughts about their kids, sexual deviancies, men who are trying to bring them into threesomes and with same sexes and things like that, because that's what they have in their mind. So they're only just attracting the opposite, the male version of who they are. And they're trying to talk and stuff like that. And that's why they're attracting these situations because you're weird as fuck. That's why you're attracting people who are weird as fuck. Some of these karmics are in situations right now because because they were on fucking drugs when they started it. Yeah. Some of these karmics started a whole bunch of shit when they were on fucking drugs. And now people are starting to ask, do you have a substance abuse problem or do you need medication? Because this is abnormal. And I'm going to tell you right now, some of this stuff that is going on with you guys and your karmics, it has to happen for people to see who they really are. Let's get into this. Let's see. Starting to realize that they have mental illness. I mean, shit. You have to figure it out at some point. I was going to use, I have so many different decks that we can pull from. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're going to leave that out here. I have the Angel Tarot. Yep, we'll pull out with the Angel Tarot. Because somebody loves you, baby. And you want to know something too? I'm going to keep it hella real with you guys right now with this mental illness stuff with some of these karmics. They've been able to hide it. But I feel like something for a lot of y'all, you guys have to realize too that sometimes you get these karmics attack you or the Most High allows them into your sphere in order for them to do whatever to you so that it can expose them in front of hella people in terms of like that mental illness. That's another thing too, you guys. It is a little bit unfortunate, but it's the reality. It's the reality. Sometimes the Most High will literally let those karmics come into your life just so they can use you to expose them in front of hella people. I'm telling you right now, a lot of these karmics are getting exposed at work for their fuckery. They're getting exposed in front of your masculine or your feminine. They're getting exposed in front of their own family. They're getting exposed in front of the people that they try to down you in front of. These karmics are getting fucking exposed. Yeah, you got the devil card at the bottom of the deck. Look, mental illness is real. Yeah, the devil card is also mental illness because mental illness in many ways is entity possession. So some of these karmics are realizing that this mental illness goes beyond just their unresolved traumas. Like there could be something really spiritually wrong with them. Or whatever magic that these karmics, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. These karmics are also starting to realize that whatever magic that they were playing with is also a part of their mental illness. Yeah, I feel reversals backfiring. I feel all kinds in regards to people sending shit their way and then it going back to them. I feel all kinds of stuff going down. Let's see what we got here. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have? Mental illness exposed. Mental illness exposed with the karmic. Dear bright and loving ancestors, what messages do you have? Mental illness exposed with the karmic. Look, you want to see what card just came out? Knight of Wands. Don't you guys always hear me talking about this Knight of Wands energy in regards to Knight of Wands energy is doing shit without thinking it fucking through. But you want to see something here? It says here, discovery of secret crimes. Some of these karmics have been doing shit in the background, and it's gonna expose. Something's gonna come out in regards to what they've been doing, and people are gonna be like, "So that's what you've been doing," and it's gonna expose their mental illness. This is what we've been talking about in terms of some of these karmics that they be doing that crazy ass sex work, and then be coming and talk about some other shit, or they be stealing or doing kleptomaniacs or some shit like that on the low. They're gonna get exposed. But you want to know something? This upon this Archangel Hakuya. This wheel, you guys see this wheel with the different eyes? Those are the eyes of the Dodomeki. Remember we talked about this? This is also in the Ten of Swords, this wheel. And you see how the arms are trapped and the legs too. These karmics were trying to start some shit. They were trying to go towards a certain direction in this configuration. All binded up and all tied up. Yeah, we're going to go really quick and fucking crashed. All these eyes now surrounding them, trapping them in that wheel. They can't move now. I'm telling you, these karmics, like literally, this is what their mind is like. It's like a fucked up Rubik's Cube that cannot be solved. That's how they feel, but they cause this for themselves, jumping into shit. These karmics jumping into the tower, jumping into karma. That's why they're dealing with this. Oh, they said, yeah, the video about not exposing the narcissist, that's hit or miss. But this is one thing too. I agree. But there's a certain time and a place for everything too. What messages do you have? Someone here is a pathological liar. I'm also picking up here too that some karmic with their started some shit with their mental illness. They got a whole bunch of people pissed off. I'm picking that up with the Knight of Wands rage now. And I feel like this karmic's like, why don't you feel bad for me? Some karmic here uses hella pity and try to use a soft voice and a certain demeanor. And people, fuck that, get her, hit her head. Mad, rage. I feel that here because some karmic's mental illness can cause some trouble. That's what I'm picking up on. What messages do you have? Like that shit with the cruel summer. Look how she dragged her family into that fuckery over a boy. And you want to know the funny thing is about that cruel summer too, about the mental illness? A lot of your masculines are starting to see the karmic and how sneaky she is. Because you saw even after they found the necklace, that was it. If you didn't see her, how did she get your necklace? You saw how the boyfriend was still kind of messing with her because she was manipulating him. These masculines are going to find out just how deep this manipulation with this karmics are going. And he thinks like she would never try to play me. She's too innocent. She would never try to do this. These masculines are going to learn the type of bitch that they have around them. How psychologically manipulative and trifling these karmics are because they want control. What messages do you have? Mental illness exposed with the karmic? Mental illness exposed with the karmic? Tabitha said yes. They're messy. Look at you at the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Four Cups. Four Cups. Didn't I just tell you that some masculines are going to come to the realization of how mentally ill some of these karmics that they're playing with are? Some of these masculines, they've been looking at you the whole time, trying to pick you apart and look for something, whatever, just to discredit you and be like, yeah, she's this and she's that. Because they're just as mentally ill too, some of these masculines too. That's another thing as well. Some of you guys have come to the realization that it didn't work out or it didn't come to fruition because these motherfuckers are mentally ill. Here, let me put the thing down so you can see. Yeah. Because these motherfuckers are mentally ill. That's why. That's why the Most High didn't allow it. Because they didn't want you involved in madness and chaos and fuckery. It's so hot. Let me turn on the fan, actually. All right. Yeah, that's why I was saying here, some of these masculines, like I said, on one hand are finding out how deep this in mental illness goes. But another thing too, some of these karmics cover up their mental illness with like guilt tripping, or using grief or their trauma as an excuse. That's not an excuse. This is like, oh, I went through this when I was 3 years old. That's why I act like this. It's time to heal. Oh, they use the passing of their family member who really doesn't actually even fuck with them in the spiritual realm to get passes and stuff like that on their mental illness. This is done. Then you got the Four of Cups here, rejection. I'm also picking up here too that some masculine missed an opportunity with you because he was so busy, like basically caretaking for this mentally ill karmic. Now I realize that it was a fucking trap the whole time. That this karmic, whatever's going on with this karmic cannot be fixed. But I feel like for some of these masculines are realizing that they're trying to find their initiation, or they're trying to find their strength in fixing bitches, and that's not working. Then you got the Four of Cups. Yeah, God deflecting evil. These karmics they were trying to deflect from their shit. They were trying to lie and hide stuff. Now it's all coming out. Another thing too can be these karmics that like obsess over you day in and day out. And they don't got shit to show for Four of Cups. They don't got jobs. They don't got funds. They don't got whatever. Four of Cups, yeah, because they deflect, because they focus on you so much that they don't worry about the towers going on in their life. That's another thing I'm picking up on here too. That's another thing I'm picking up on too. It's 144 likes on this chat as I say this. Some of these Karmics are realizing that they're so obsessed with you that the hell of shit didn't started and went to the left in their life because they spent so much time focused on you. The moon, mental illness. The moon is all about mental illness. Yes. Yes. Look at this. Look how he's prancing to go onto your social media, prancing to go drive around your house, prancing to go spy on you with the other coworkers, prancing to go spread shit about you. They were so busy focused on you. Now something them blew up. And you want to know something? You guys remember how we were talking about how basically like you these Karmics make time for their illness, but they don't make time for their wellness. That's what I'm picking up on here. These Karmics make time for their illness, but not for their wellness. And while they were so busy focused on you, while they were so busy like stalking you or harassing you or whatever, or doing whatever activity that's out of mental illness, it was coming to the point where now this Karmic's moon has snuck up on them and it's been exposed in front of hella people. This Karmic doesn't know that their moon is actually now their sin. All their secrets is now their outward personality. They don't even know that. Because they were so busy playing and fuckery and focused on the wrong things and making time for their illness that now that they're going through certain shit, they're crashing and they're burning and they're folding. Yeah, with the moon energy. Because they were making time to follow you and bother you. Look at you got the Nine of Cups right here. This is what we've been talking about with these blood spells and these blood magic and energy transferring and Kashapp record playing and stuff like that. Karmics are getting exposed for that shit. They are womb magic. All that stuff is getting period blood. All these hoes are getting exposed for that stuff. All these masculine Karmics are getting exposed for it too. They play with that stuff. It's coming out and people are starting to see you're really mentally ill. I feel like some Karmic people are actually telling them, maybe you should stop fucking playing with magic now because all you do is create chaos. I feel like some Karmic really thinks that there's some Houdini or master magician. All there is a fucking liar and they're mentally ill. All they do is create moon energy, illusions that get exposed. Mentally ill. What's the Knight of Wands? You got the Four of Swords. I'm telling you right now, didn't I tell you that some Karmic here, their mental illness started something, and people know they no longer want to be involved because they see this Karmic as mentally unstable. Knight of Wands energy. Psychotic. High on drugs or some shit. The Knight of Wands can also be somebody who's high. Yeah. What messages do you have? People are starting to recognize the Karmic's mental illness. The plot to be you exposed. Look at the Hangman right here, exposed. Hangman, Neptunian energy, illusions exposed. People are starting to see, oh, that's what's happening. I feel like people who do not even believe in magic, or let's say, for instance, you've been like the Karmic was trying to copy me. Nothing having to do with spell work, nothing. She's been trying to take your persona. She's trying to copy you. She's trying to be you. Even nothing with spell work. People see it now. Wow, okay, I see this. She's trying to copy their work. She's trying to be this person. I see exactly what's going on here. I see it. People see this. If you guys don't think people see it with the moon here, yeah, they see it. They see exactly how unstable this Karmic is. They see exactly how reprobate she is. They see exactly how waterhead this Karmic is. But you want to know something else too with this mental illness exposed as well? These are also some of these individuals who be some of these Karmic masculines. Remember we talked about that with the elder wisdom? Some of these Karmic masculines who be doing all kinds of stuff. Now they're getting caught up. They wear masks and shit and stuff like that. They use glamour and narcissistic supply to make it seem like they're this way, and it's a different way. Now with the Four Swords and Four Cups, they're getting rejected and exposed. Yeah, Four Swords, Four Cups. People are not responding. People are not replying. People are not discussing with them or contacting them. Libra, Cancer energy could be dealing with one because people are starting to see now with the Hangman energy. They're waking up to the game. People could even be seeing what they're doing in the dream state with the moon too. Look, it says protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Yeah, these Karmics are straight up liars. And I feel like another thing too with these lies, some of these lies have went so far that that's what it took though. That's what it took. It had to go that far. It had to go that because people had to see just how far this person will go to try to hide their fuckery, to try to hide their mental illness. People are seeing just how far Dr. Jekyll will go. Yeah. And now I feel like some Karmic masculine here too, with this energy right here, with this mental illness, he's drunken himself into a certain type of stupor. He's stuck. Because even if you look at this angel, the angel is pointing, he's falling down with the trumpet. He's falling down. Look at, he's like, he has no control really. So this masculine is fucking descending. Somebody here is descending in mental illness with the Karmic. That's another thing I'm picking up here too. I feel like some masculine also realizing that his relationship with the Karmic is the reason why he's dealing with mental illness now. Yeah. This is also what we've been talking about in terms of love spells, yo. These love spells causing mental illness for some of these masculines. I feel like this shit is coming home to roost for some of these karmics, though. It's intense. Yeah. Wow, you got the Nine of Wands doing something over and over and over and over and over and over again. But the Nine of Wands is also psychosis, mental illness. Yeah. That's why you guys are wondering, why won't the karmic leave you alone? Why won't they stop? The bitch is mentally ill. That's why. She's like real mental illness. Like she's missing parts of her brain. Some of these karmics that are playing with magic here, I'm going to keep it right here with the hangman and the moon. They're going to get a really rude awakening in terms of what they really, really tied into. Because with the Knight of Wands, they just jumped into it for power, for money, for fame, for whatever. They're going to really, really understand the magnitude of what they got involved in very soon. And no one can help them. It's done permanently. Because look at, you see these two wings? You see how those two wings are interlocked with that ring? This karmic literally interlocked their ring with, interlocked their souls, their DNA, all of that stuff, their mental health, all of that with the demon that's running them. This karmic does not realize that they're under like real deep entity possession and nothing's gonna save this person. And I'm gonna keep it hella real. We've been talking about these karmics, magic backfiring and stuff like that. This is also too, this karmic was trying to merge herself into you to become you and be one with you. And I'm gonna take over and trying to get into your chakras, this sick bitch shit. This is gonna backfire. This is gonna kill this karmic. I'm telling you right now. Look at, you got the Ten of Swords wheel. This is the same wheel on the Ten of Swords. She's gonna get crucified in that shit. That's gonna be her karma. But mental illness brought her here. But shit, mental illness is gonna be the same thing that kind of frees her too into her grave. Him or her, whoever's doing this fuckery. Yeah, that's why I tell you these karmics go on they're on a suicide mission. It's a suicide mission. You sounded like her at one point. You noticed it? Yeah. They try to switch your crown for their crown. And you guys remember, like, there was a point on my channel where I was hella cussing, and I was like, why am I cussing so much? And then one of these karmics put out something talking about, yeah, I put them on my altar as a sacrifice. Now I see why. I was like, why? Like, now I saw why. It made a complete sense why that was happening. These karmics are really mentally ill, you guys. They really have no fucking clue. These bitches got fucking bodies that they're hiding. They got all kinds of shit that they've done. They got all kinds of things that they've done, sexually, degradation. They've done all kinds of stuff. But their job, they feel like it's their job to deal with you. They feel like them in their mental illness, their life is in shambles. They have hella addictions. They're fucked up people, but they feel like they were ordained by some power or some force to deal with you, though. Do you see what I'm talking about with mental illness? Some of these masculines too are realizing that they really are narcissists, and there's something really wrong with them. That's another thing here too. You can only act a certain type of way or be so trifling for so long before you like, maybe it's me. Yeah, maybe it is you. Maybe it's starting to realize like not just stubborn or hard-headed, but real narcissist, a real sociopath. Clarify the Knight of Wands. You got the courtship. I told you these karmics, and I'm gonna keep it hella real with you right now. The mental illness that this karmic is running with, like I said, I feel like something blew up here. And I feel like some karmic is getting exposed. Whatever she was doing in the background, like real secrets are coming out about this karmic. Look, it says divine revelations, reveals messages on the moon card. I feel like whatever was exposed about this karmic and this mental illness that this masculine is now seeing, there could be some type of scandal or some type of gossip that happens about this, and it's going to really tamper with this masculine's reputation, being affiliated with that karmic and her mental illness. And people are going to be like, that's the type of shit that you like to run with. And people are going to scatter from him, I'm telling you. And I feel like if this masculine is popular or he gets a lot of women, I'm telling you right now, this is going to completely dry up his narc supply of all those women or whatever. That's it. Yeah, concern. Occupation. Look, I'm telling you right now. Or this could be maybe even like, let's say, for instance, this is not a relationship. This could be maybe your boss vouched for the karmic and the karmic has hella mental illness and shit that they were doing. Now it's getting exposed. This can also be like a family member. Somebody vouched for a family member over you or some stuff like that. Or they were dealing with your family members or something like that. Now they see the mental illness. It's coming out. And their reputations are getting ruined by being affiliated or associated. That's what I'm seeing right here. A lot of people, some people are having their reputations ruined. They're losing money. They're losing jobs by being connected to people who act out of mental illness. What's the Two of Cups? Clarify the Two of Cups. This was in the reverse. What's the Two of Cups in the reverse? You got the Great Fortune. And this is also too, some of these karmics that are playing with love magic and stuff like that, just so they can have money. I feel like some karmic is realizing I did all that just so I can keep somebody that has money. I could have gotten a job. I feel like some karmic was blinding some masculine, causing some problems. This is the mental illness thing, the hangman that I'm seeing right here stuck. And in her quest to bind that masculine and trap him and keep him for finances, Not only, I feel like he could have lost that with the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords, he could have even lost that. And this Karmic is trying to, and she lost the relationship too. It was all over money. She's realizing this now. All of this thief, yeah. I went that far with blood magic and baby traps over money. Some Karmic is realizing how mentally ill they are. Some Karmic is really realizing I did all that over fucking money. Or this can also be these people getting, these practitioners getting paid to do A, B, C, and D. They're realizing how mentally ill they are. That they're narcissists and sociopaths. Yeah, and that's why a lot of them are going to be going to prison. And that's when really the mental illness is really, it's going to become apparent because they can't run from it. That's why the Most High is going to be putting them in the Eight of Swords. So they can't run from it. The deflecting, they can't deflect now. They have to face their mental illness. Instead of worried about you all day, focus on you all day, I'm telling you, something's going to happen with these karmas where they really have to sit down and focus on their mental illness. Shit. Yes, Agatha. Agatha says she has no time. She wants no parts. Hey, thank you so much, Linda. Yeah, the energy's going high now. That's all that it took. And I'm way up in the sky too. So it's like the clean air and the trees and all that is up in here. I love y'all. This is for y'all. Look at this. The Empress will finally have a break. Yeah, stuff is coming out now. I feel like another thing too, if there was any rumors being spread about you, anyways, if there's any type of rumors being spread about you, I'm gonna keep it hella real right now. If there were any type of rumors being spread about you right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, this Karmic is gonna have to eat a whole pot of fucking sewage in front of everybody. And they're gonna have to say why they lied like that. They're gonna have every single lie that this Karmic has told. Didn't I tell you that I saw in the dream state, there was a group of people having a conversation, but there was one Karmic that was lying. And there was like a piece of line paper. And the line paper was literally like filling up. It was like on number 21. And it was saying, it said lies at the top of the paper. This was so funny. And the paper just kept on filling up more lies. I feel like there's like a trail, a long ass list of lies that this Karmic has told, and they're going to have to answer every single last one of them. And that's when it's going to dawn on for them that there's something wrong with them, that they have they're pathological. There's something really wrong with them. That's what it's going to have to take. And I feel like this Karmic, they may not be able to even handle that. I feel like this Karmic may even try to like commit suicide or something, because the reality of what they're going to have to like digest and process and admit to in front of hella people, they're not ready. They're not. I'm gonna keep it hella real. Some of these Karmics are still lying, even though they've been caught red-handed. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna keep on lying until like it doesn't even matter. They're gonna keep on lying until they're completely isolated. Because remember, they're being ran by something. They're not themselves. Clarify Four of Cups. What's the Four of Cups? You got high honor. Didn't I tell you? Yeah, they were tampering with your energy. These Karmics were tampering with your energy. They're playing with you and you're a person of high honor. That's why they're getting this right now. Some of these Karmics are realizing that you are way higher than them, man. Way higher. They had no business even stepping into your energy, trying to play with you, nothing. That's why they're getting what they're getting now. That's why they're missing opportunities and getting rejected and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. You know what song I just heard? She filled my mind up with ideas. I'm the highest in the room. Yeah. Some masculine is also realizing that this Karmic is a master fucking manipulator and liar. He thought he had the game down packed, but he met a bitch that was worse than him. Now he's starting to see. This is why I'm attracting this, because I'm a liar and I don't keep it real with people. Didn't I tell you some of these masculines are going to realize that they're narcissists? They have hella high expectations that they themselves can't follow. They set high standards for stuff in their life, but they can't even follow them, or they bring trash ass people. So what's the fucking point anyways? Yeah. Realizing that. Look at, you got official person again at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Some of these Karmic masculines, they went to go lie on you and shit like that, try to make it seem like you were thirsty and you were after them. And people are going to see it. It was not even like that. It's not even like that. That he was doing that because you were a person of high honor and you rejected him. I'm going to keep it hella real with these men that do that. We did a channeling on this a couple months ago. About these Karmic masculines that were lying on you, saying that you were thirsty and you were doing this and you were doing that, or even lying on you or doing stuff and betraying your confidences towards them and stuff like that. This is going to come out about this person, and everyone's going to like stop talking to them. People are going to realize that there's something that they like secretly have something against women or people of color or something like that. Whatever it is, people are going to realize this. Something's going to come out about this person. People are going to realize that there's something wrong with him. He's not, I don't know who he's fake as fuck. He's not who he says he is, and he's mentally unstable, lying like that. Yeah, I feel like somebody really thought that we're gonna get away with this and this is gonna blow up. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. Somebody's riding a whole slippery slope. Look at this. The Four of Swords protects against slander. Yeah, some lies are getting exposed here too. And whatever lie it is, I feel like people are like, why the fuck would you lie like that? It's so egregious that people are like, nothing to do with you. It's straight mental illness people are seeing in these people. Clarify the Four of Swords. You got the privileged lady, I'm telling you, protects against slander. Yeah, courthouse. Some people, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys right now. Some people that were playing with their names, this mental illness shit, and they were just doing whatever Knight of Wands, acting like they were invincible and nothing was ever gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these karmics are gonna end up in fucking court with you, either on some defamation of character or slander like cases, or stalking and harassment or something. I'm gonna keep it hella real. Some of these karmics are about to get charged. You're gonna find out that some of them have already been charged. Some of them have already been charged for what they've been doing. High honor right here. For stalking or harassing or whatever they were doing out of this mental illness is coming out right now. Or I'm gonna keep it real too, with the Four of Swords in the courthouse. I feel like another thing that's happening is with this karmic getting some masculine wrapped up or caught up in something. Now he's gonna end up in court with his name attached to her because of the shit that she was playing with. Yeah. Some karmic didn't realize that by trying to come after you, they lost everything. Or whatever they were doing here, yeah, they got fully exposed, but that's what I'm saying. It had to happen like that. The demon that is running this karmic is gonna end up flipping on her and fucking stripping her completely. Watch. What's the Hanged Man? You got the despair, I'm telling you. People are realizing this. Yeah, people are realizing this. With the Hanged Man and despair card, people are starting to see this karmic has mental illness, bro. There's something wrong with them. Another thing here too is this karmics that are like to play victim, like, oh, this is what was me, da-da-da-da. People are gonna find out this karmic is the devil the whole time, lying. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna see a karmic have to eat sewage. She's gonna have to eat her own sewage. All the lies that she was telling on you, all the shit that she was saying that you did this, you did that. She's gonna have to come out in front of hella people and eat sham. She's gonna eat that whole fucking pot until it's clear. That's how the Most High's gonna deal with this bitch. And you can see him right here, sitting down, waiting for his pot to come. I'm gonna keep it real with you right now with this mental illness stuff that these karmics have done. People saw what they did, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna be blocked permanently from jobs, even housing and stuff like that. I'm keeping it hella real. And it's because of this mental illness shit that they were getting into, trying to attack you or cause problems or something like that. What I would like to do is actually, right, yeah. Be careful how you play with divine people. And this is what we were talking about with this despair and the Hanged Man. These karmics are realizing that, some of them are realizing that they're two-faced. That's why they don't got friends. They're two-faced. That's why they miss out on opportunities and support. That's why people don't want to fuck with you, because you're always going flippy-floppy, wish-washy. Who wants to deal with that? And by the time, when these karmics get older too, if they're younger, you're going to realize you're going to realize how much that worked against you, how much that hurt you, and you lost out on good people being in your circle. And you fucking with good people because you play and you lie. And they're two-faced. That's what I'm seeing right here. With the Four of Cups, missed opportunities. Some of these karmics don't even realize that they've missed lifelong opportunities that could have changed their life with their fuckery. Yeah. Now there's despair here. Don't be afraid. Don't cry. Some of these karmics, I feel like they're saying, I didn't know what I was doing when I was doing it. I didn't realize what I was doing. Despair card. Hanged Man. This is also too, these karmics that are playing with spell work and they're getting mental illness now because of that. They're starting to realize the magnitude of what they're involved in and what they're tied to. Yeah, time's up. Yep. I'm also picking up something about coworkers here. I feel like some coworker lied on you or could have maybe tried to use your work or some shit like that. This is going to get exposed so bad. There's another thing that I'm seeing here too. In the workplace, if you relied on, you have to leave that job. I'm going to tell you right now, people are seeing like that. And I feel like they miss you in the workplace though. I feel like this is hella, I'm picking up on some sad energy. I feel like there was a karmic that was maybe you had to leave a job or a school or a community or a church or something like that, even your family, because of some karmic energies, and they're in despair now. They realize that it was fucked up, that they should never have let that happen, but they miss you now. I feel like that like they realize what you brought to the table. Damn, that's fucked up though. And you don't want no parts, because I feel like something here too, like I feel like that no one supported, or people turned a blind eye to the karmic and their fuckery. Maybe because of lies, maybe because of slander. Now they're realizing it now. That's why you got the Four of Swords slander exposed, because you're the privileged lady. You're going to be protected from that shit. I'm going to keep it real. When people lie on you and they slander you, I'm going to keep it hella real. Let it build up. Let them keep going. Let them keep creating stories and then come out with the real story, with the evidence or whatever at the end. Let them build it up first, because they have to let them reach as many people as possible with that lie and then dispel it, so that everyone at the same time can see that this karmic is hella trash and leave them all alone. I feel like there could have been somebody who was spreading hella rumors about you for hella years. A messy bitch. I'm sorry. For some of you guys, I'm picking up on a Latina sister, long black hair. She's been running her mouth about you for fucking years. She's getting exposed. I'm picking up on an older woman here who claimed to know you and she was your mentor. That's a fucking lie. You don't even talk to this bitch. And I feel like she's going to get hella exposed. Ooh, yeah, she's going to get exposed. I don't speak to her. I don't talk to her. I haven't known this person in years. I feel like there's people who here with this mental illness stuff. Like this, lies. People in their lives, people in their jealousy, because jealousy is a mental illness. That's another thing I'm picking up here too. Jealousy is a mental illness, and people are starting to see on this karmic like it's serious. This jealousy shit, like it's like childish as fucking. It's serious. It's nasty. You're willing to do all that over jealousy. I'm picking up that this is what we've been talking about too in terms of these internet karmics who like surveillance and stalk people online to see whose persona they can steal and who they can attack for gifts and stuff like that. This is coming out with the moon energy right here, hanged man. People are starting to see these karmics are sick as fuck. You really went and did that. People that you don't even know, you're seeking sex entities on them, shit like that. And this karmic is actually having, when someone's repeating it to her, she's actually having to sit down and like hear it. I feel like some of your masculines have scolded this karmic, but whatever, in one ear and out the other. That's that. Yeah, message of concern. Yeah, I feel like some of these karmics are getting word from people like family, friends. I can't fuck with you. Like you're toxic as fuck. There's something wrong with you, bro. I'm hearing that right now. Like I can't fuck with you. There's something really wrong with you, bro. Like there's something actually wrong with you. I hear somebody's masculine telling the karmic there's something wrong with you. This same masculine could have been like, I don't want her to be a problem for us. You divine feminine, some of these masculines you're rejecting, they were behind your back doing hella shit. Yeah, telling the karmic, pillow talking with the karmic, I don't want her to be a problem for us, and do-da-da-da-da. Now realizing the sick ass bitch that they're laid up with, and you don't want shit to do with them. Stay your ass all the way over there. Marked and tainted. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this karmic is gonna bring this masculine's mental health even lower with the moon energy here, Scorpio, Pisces energy, even lower, more drama, more stress, more addiction, even lower. But he was talking about you though. You're the problem. You're the busybody, though. Not his karmic. I feel like your masculine is getting his karmic is getting exposed, and he's trying to defend and stuff like that because he doesn't want to look stupid, picking the wrong bitch. Nah, you stay there. Yeah. I can't love her. She's a busybody. Yeah, what he told me, I see it, and it's true. All that shit. Yeah, making excuses to believe in nonsense because they were jealous of you. Now they're tied to fuckery and stupidity here. Good. Let them be that. That's what they get. I'm sorry. They try to throw a divine feminine under a bus. They try to forsake you over people who have mental illness. It's over. Or this also could be too. This masculine is with this energy harvesting shit. That shit is getting blocked. The plot to be you and try to steal your persona. It's getting exposed. And this masculine is starting to see, wow, I'm over here dogging this female, but the bitch that I'm over here sleeping with and whatnot is trying to be like the female that I'm talking bad about. So who the fuck am I? You see what I'm talking about? Mental illness. Clarify Gabriel. My God is my screen. They're both jealous of you and want to be you. They're both trash. What's the moon? For some of you guys dealing with karmic masculines, karmic feminines. Take it how it resonates. Clarify the moon. You got the bad health. Yeah. And the false person. Yeah. I'm also picking up here too that with this this mental illness stuff. Remember I said that this karmic was maybe telling lies or doing something egregious and somebody could have gotten sick or she could have stressed somebody out or caused a whole bunch of trauma or drama for a bunch of people. Now it's coming out. Now this karmic realized that how mentally ill that they are, that they're actually a sociopath, that they're realizing this, could have Aquarius placements. Yeah, that they're actually finally realizing that maybe there is something wrong with me. Yeah. Finally, the awareness Olympics. You finally understood there's something fucking wrong with you. These karmics are starting to realize it, and the people around them are starting to realize it, and they're scattering because these karmics are bringing nothing but bad health with their lies, with their gossip, with their slander, with whatever. And these karmics. You want to know the funny thing is? Thank you so much for the super chat. You guys know a lot of the times these karmics they say, they try to project their shit onto you. So if they're ugly, they try to project that onto you. If they're pigs in their life and they live any type of way, they try to project that onto you. If they're ugly and they don't got shit to show for it, or sorry, they're lacking motivation or they're lacking manifestations in their life, they try to project that onto you. What's going to end up happening is like all these things that these karmics are projecting onto you with the moon energy, it's gonna start manifesting in their life, bro. I've seen this all the time. People say like, oh, that person, they're broke. Then all of a sudden they have no fucking money. They're a liar. Then all of a sudden they get exposed as the biggest fucking liar of all. They're this. And all of a sudden they get exposed as that. Some karmic was trying to position you as you are not who you say you are, or you're a false healer, or don't trust them, or whatever. And it's gonna get exposed that it was the karmic that was that the whole time. It was them that was at the whole fucking time, and their reputation is ruined now. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful how you try to play with people and put people's name and stuff. And no, not with divine people, not with a privileged lady. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, where is that Gypsy Oracle deck? There we go. Yep, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're a bad mom. Their kids are running around. Oh, yeah, she's dirty. Now this karmic is running around with all kinds of rashes and diseases and shit like that. Oh, they're messy. Now this karmic's getting exposed as messy. Oh, they're thirsty. Now this karmic's getting exposed for all the first traps that they were setting, all the baby traps that they were setting, all the shit like that. Oh, they're a karmic. They lie. They're playing with forward. Then they're going to be the ones that get exposed, playing with hella fucking black magic and covens and shit like that, all getting exposed. Coven members getting exposed. Even people getting caught up with the police and shit like that. Stuff coming out the woodworks. Hella people coming out all at once to blast them. Ooh. Mental illness is real, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it really pays to really work on yourself. Because mental illness is mental health. Working on your mental health is prevention. It is. It's prevention. You do the work every day so that when you have those tower moments or that shit starts blowing up, it doesn't turn into stuff like this where other people are getting wrapped up and caught up. Some of these karmics are realizing too that they literally were trying to use other people to shield them from their karma. That's what they were doing. People are going to realize this, how fucking selfish and trifling and conniving they were. Pulling people into hella stress and drama with the moon and the false person here. Bad health. Bringing hella people into despair and fuckery right there. Demoting people from their status of high honor into poverty or whatever. Or into false person or whatever with lies. Clarify the Knight of Wands. What's this Knight of Wands, please? Yeah. Rushing and doing shit. Only fools rush in. What's this Knight of Wands? You got the constellation here. Yeah. Look at this. And you want to know another thing here too with the constellation and the courtship, this karmic mental illness. Some of these masculines are realizing that they're mentally ill too. Because if you know that this bitch is doing magic on you, why the fuck do you succumb to pussy? That's another thing too. Some of these masculines are going to get exposed for the sex addicts that they are. So you ruined your life over pussy, or you got wrapped up with a bitch like that over pussy or something like that, and they know that they're under spells because they're weak. They want to be there. They like it. Let them stay there. It's mental illness. Another thing too. That's why the masculines, some of these masculines, that's why they like being with the karmic. Not because she looks better than you, not because she's better than you in any way, shape, or form. They know that the karmic is a weak ass bitch. They know she's trash. They know that. She easily to control. And they both have mental illness, so they can both be in mental illness with each other because he knows he can't bring that shit to you, that you're going to be like, nah, you need to get that shit together. I need you to get that shit together, but we don't need to be together. That's what you're telling this masculine. I need you to get your shit together, but we ain't fit to be together. Go get your shit together, boo. Thank you. What's the Two of Cups and the Great Fortune? Yeah. You got the Child here. Didn't I tell you? Some of these karmics were playing with love spells and shit like that, realizing how trifling they are right now. Realizing how mentally ill they are. You went all that way. Yeah, you went prison, putting people in spiritual jail, serving, putting shit in people's drinks, reunion, blocking divine feminine, divine masculine from having reconciliations, using all kinds of spell work and shit like that, falseness, doing all kinds of fuckery, using the pussy to play games and stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. These karmics are thinking about it now. Why did I go that far? Where did we go wrong? Maybe we can work it out with the pleasure seekers, putting sex entities. That's how they want to work it out. Sex. Look at this. Some of these masculines and this masculine, this feminine, realize they will never have a real relationship that's healthy. Never, because they're both really toxic, dysfunctional people. They deserve each other. Let them go on. What's the Four of Cups on high honor? What's the Four of Cups high honor? Another thing here too was one of these delusional ass masculines. Like, I feel like some masculine here thought that you were into him way more than you actually were. And with the Hangman and Despair card here, with the courtship that I'm seeing, I really feel like this masculine, like, he's starting to realize like she really was not even like all on me like that, bro. Like, not like in the least bit. And I feel like he looks so stupid now because he just wanted attention. He loves the attention that he gets from you. Loves it. He loves the energy that he gets from you. He likes knowing that you're on his mind, all that stuff. That's done now. I feel like he was just like this narc supply. Some masculines realizing he's a narcissist. What's the Four of Cups in high honor? And he has some fucked up ways of thinking and living. That's why he keeps on attracting stupid bitches that play with magic on him. The priest card, yeah. That's why he can't have anybody that's faithful. Yeah, because he ain't faithful. Faithful. You ain't got no time to lay up. Yeah, divine feminine, you don't got no time. That's why you just left these motherfuckers here and you kept it pushing. You don't got no time to lay up in the sewer. You don't got time to lay up in karmic fuckery. You don't got time to lay up and sip on a rat bitch raspberry juice or baby mama blueberry juice, whatever the fuck it is. You don't got time. Karmic Kool-Aid, you want time. What's the Four of Cups? You got wedding, yeah, high honor. I'm telling you right now, some of these masculines right now, they're gonna realize this. Like, it's over. Yeah, wedding card, you're moving on to something else. Just be partnership or something like that. And the whole time they were bothered with their mental illness, chasing after karmics or hot pocket pussy or some shit like that. Now they feel some type of way because you don't want no parts. I'm good. What's the moon and the bad health? This is also too here. Somebody in the public eye, their wife is going to divorce them because they're going to get exposed for a big ass scandal and she doesn't want no parts. Wife or a husband. I'm going to keep it hella real with you guys. You're going to see like people involved in fuckery with the karmics. I'm going to tell you right now, these karmics that have been playing this game, whether it be your family members, coworkers, whatever, their spouses are going to start leaving them with the Four of Cups here. I'm telling you right now, their spouses are going to start leaving them because they don't want to be involved. Yeah, pleasure seekers. They don't want to be involved with the fuckery, haughtiness. They don't want to be involved with any like affiliations with gang stalking, affiliations with like a spell work, affiliations with covens, affiliations with drama. They don't want no parts of it. So they're going to start jumping shit. I'm telling you now. They don't want to seem like they're part of the mental illness. What's the moon? False person, bad health. You got the death card. I told you. And this is also too with this karmic trying to do this energy harvesting. Yeah, doctor and priest. This karmic is getting bad news about their health. With this trying to be you switcheroo shit that we were talking about with the cruel summer. Yeah, she's finding out she's mentally ill. She either has some type of chemical imbalance or something's going on with her chakras or one of her endocrines or her hormones or something like that. Something with a serious system. This is not something that you would just eat. You kind of eat like medicines and take herbs. Like here, this is like could be cancer or like some real chronic, something really crazy with this karmic because she was playing. Yeah. Then you got the death card right here. That's the next step for her. Death in the priest. There you go. Yeah, false person. And this is what we're talking about with this. I feel like also too, somebody could have passed away because of this karmic's mental illness. Somebody could have passed away because this karmic her mental illness in their lives. That's another thing I'm seeing here too. And this karmic is going to pay the ultimate fucking price for that. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, this karmic's going to pay the ultimate price for that. This is the priest and the death card. This can also be these. We've been talking about blood rituals and sacrifices and shit like that. These karmics are going to realize that they're really mentally ill, that there's something really fucking wrong with them. Going into that or hiring people to go. This is the spiritual rapist shit. Hiring people to play with their womb and stuff like that. It's going to come out. Yeah. And this karmic's going to get her ultimate karma playing with that shit. And that's when it's happening, when she's in that final destination shit or she's taking her last breath, she's going to know it's because of this mental illness fuckery that she started. You got soldier right here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this karmic really conjured up a whole bunch of enemies too out of mental illness. I feel like somebody was not paying attention here. What's the despair? That's another thing here too. Some karmic their mental illness and got them surrounded by enemies. For real. What's the despair and the hangman? Lying, cheating, stealing, scamming, that sociopath, that Seven of Swords sociopath shit. What's the despair? You got letter. Yeah, I feel something about indictments or charges. Look, you got enemy and you got misfortune. I'm telling you. I feel something about indictments here. I feel something about charges. I feel something about evictions or people getting fired. Wow. Yeah, this karmic's starting to realize this. They wanted to be your enemy so bad, but that's what brought their misfortune. Look at this, yo. This is like the summarization of this. Hey, Kelly, I'm gonna email y'all sticking up today. You said the ducks. Yeah, this karmic's realizing that they're a duck. And this duck fuckery, this rat and duck fuckery is what got them caught up. But with this hangman energy and despair, I feel like this karmic was trying to lie and cheat. You remember how in the movie, The Cruel Summer, remember how the way that she proved that the girl knew she was being subjugated or hidden, and she took her necklace, right? This karmic is going to slip up. There's going to be some type of evidence, some type of information that comes out, and it's going to unravel this karmic's whole lie or story. And that's when people are going to see just how far this karmic is going with this mental illness shit, like this fuckery. Because sociopathy and narcissism is a type of mental illness. This karmic's going to realize now when they have to deal with their enemies now that this karmic has to deal with their enemies that they try to conjure for you maybe, now that shit is blowing up in their face, boom. Now they're realizing that they shouldn't have done that. Now they're realizing that there's something wrong with them. Now they realize that they have no fucking boundaries and they take shit way too far. They took shit way too fucking far. And that's why the ancestors are going to be handling this bitch, either with court or with death. I'm keeping it hella real with this mental illness stuff. Because remember, these karmics are suicidal, y'all. I'm telling you right now. This karmic is either going to run straight into the tower or straight into her passing. Or straight into the jail or straight into her passing. Either way, it's going to be a tower. What's the courthouse in the Four Swords? Yeah, you got the full card. Yep. Yeah, people going after these karmics. I'm telling you right now, these karmics have to think that they're invincible. They're spreading slander because they're mentally ill. Their name is in their mouth every day. They're doing all kinds of stuff to you. I'm telling you right now, keep all that evidence, start building up a case, y'all. Because I'm telling you, these karmics don't even know that some of them are going to lose hella money. Some of them are going to lose everything that they fucking built, everything. Some of these karmics are literally going to get trapped in lifelong poverty playing with you. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see it. Some of these karmics are going to go to prison playing. It's on Netflix or Hulu. I think it's on Hulu. Hulu, yeah. Yeah, this is what's happening here. And look, even in that movie, Cruel Summer, what ended up happening? She ended up in fucking court. She got charged. She got charged because she knew what she did. She knew that she saw that girl hidden and she kept her there so she can have her boyfriend. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. People are finding out what lanes these karmics were going to just over men or dick or status or clout. Over what? Look at this. People are realizing, so you lied like that or you did all of that just for money? For dick, just to sleep with somebody, or just to get a picture, or just to say that you're affiliated. This karmic is hella crazy, and people are going to really start to see how sick this bitch is, how desperate. A desperado. Yeah, people are going to start to see this karmic as fucking desperado, hella unstable, doing anything. This is also too this karmic masculine too that we've been talking about that was trying to play with your name. This karmic masculine can end himself up in court or with a restraining order or with really exposed. Like really exposed and really maybe even ending up in the justice system playing with you. I'm gonna keep it hella real, like in jail. I'm picking that up, y'all. There's 11 people in this chat. I said this 1,111 people. This can even be a family member that was lying on you, spreading shit about your name. That family member could end up in some fuckery too, y'all. You can't take your family members to court for defamation of character, slander, all that stuff. I do feel that. I do feel like somebody got a case brewing against them for shit that they were doing, lies that they were telling, slander. And some of these karmics were like, I don't have any money anyways. How are they going to get that out? It doesn't matter. People don't go to court just to get money out of people sometimes. Sometimes they can just put shit on your credit. You can never get an apartment or anything like that. And this is what we're talking about. Why these karmics, they don't have shit. They don't have no coins. They don't have no nothing. They don't have nothing in their life that's enjoyable or that they can look forward to because of the shit that they do. They make too much time for illness. So that's the energy that they're dealing with now. Their illness is returned. With the doctor card, bad health, it's fully manifested. It's gone full circle. So now they can deal with what they try to conjure for you. That's what I'm picking up on. These karmics try to conjure all kinds of shit for you. I'm telling you right now, you don't even know how far these karmics went to try to break you down and do this. They're dealing with all of that right now. And they can't stand it. Remember we talked about this in the, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. This is part 2 of that. They can dish it out, but they could not take it. They're realizing they're mentally ill. They were never, ever equipped to deal with you. They were never that strong. It was mental illness and narcissism and sociopathy and drugs that got them thinking that they were who they were was able to take you out or deal with you, and it wasn't. So you guys, that's what I have for you for your quick channel message. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Patrons, I'm coming to deal with you guys now. Have a good day. Bye.